Welcome, Taurus, to 12th House Tarot reading. My name is Mouse. I am your host. This is a general reading for the sign of Taurus for the week of November 4th through the 10th, 2024. Thank you, friends. I went to sleep one night with 150 followers. I woke up the next day with over 300. You all are amazing. Thank you for the newcomers. I don't know who you are or where you are or what sign you're with, so I'll just give you the down low real quick. I've been a healer for 20 years, doing massage, Reiki, and shamanic work, and tarot reading. And only as of this April, during a Mercury retrograde, did I decide, let me start adding my voice to the community here online. Because I've been watching like 6 or 8 different tarot readers for like the last several years. And I was like, and I kept listening to one, and he kept saying, this is the time, Taurus. You got to step up. You got to do that YouTube channel. Do whatever it is that you've been thinking about doing. And I was like, all right, bet. So here I am, kids. Hope you like what you hear, like you'd like the style, etc., etc. We do a past, present, and future spread with clarifiers for each. If I need to go beyond this deck, I will. Doesn't happen often, but when it does, you know why. You'll see if it happens. Interesting. All right. That's it. Yeah. Here we go. 9 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. Looking good, my friends. I mean, this past position is one of happiness, of joy, of contentment. I've been feeling that a little. Actually, that's not altogether true. I vacillate between all that. So I'm Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising, Libra Moon, and any of my other Taurus Libras out there. This happiness, I actually have been kind of feeling it in a lot of ways, in abundance and prosperity and time and clients. And then there's the double-edged sword of that, like wanting things to happen faster, or wanting to have clarity faster, or wanting the bank account to grow faster. And honestly, you just got to keep watering the seed. You know what I'm saying? So everything in its due time, just sit in the joy and the happiness of what is, and more goodness will come to you. So speaking of more goodness, we have the 3 of Wands in this picture here, and in this card, in this picture. And what I notice, and what the energy, it's not always the same, but the energy this time is, and I think it was also for Aquarius, if you have that in your chart, the ships are coming in. Your ships are coming in. This is the card that tells me that right now. There's a pause that's happening, and this might be, the whole proverbial watering the garden moment. The ships are coming in. They haven't yet docked. Don't you worry. They're coming in, whatever. And it'll come. Patience is a virtue. 8 of Pentacles in the future position. This is all about your work. Your good work, your craftsmanship. I will say this right now, because this other pentacle on the bottom of the card is popping out to me, to look around your work area. Make sure that when you are submitting that contract, that proposal, that offering, that you have all your ducks in a row, that no stone left unturned kind of thing. Making sure that you've collected all the things that you want to present. Okay? So just check the floor, right? Did that, when I'm shuffling, sometimes cards go flying. Did I check the floor? Are all the cards in the deck? It's that kind of sensation of just like, take a pause, be mindful, and look around before you step forward with something. But that's just the first read, right? That's just the first general yada yada. We'll pull from the top of the deck and come back over here to the 9 of Cups and see what else we have. We have the Lovers. Tauruses love being in love. I mean, I get it. I love you, but go away. I love you, but go away. So this could very well be a love situation that you're just sitting in. That's occurred. That's happening. There's a celebration here with the 3 of Cups. Oh, and another 3, and the 3 of Pentacles. That's exciting. So when I this is what I want you to do, and this is what I would expect you to do with any reading that you have online, is to just overlay this onto your life. So if I overlay this onto my life, yes, I've been happy. Yes, I'm in a happy relationship. My relationship celebrates me and helps me with my work, okay? Like, you see how this relationship could be something coming through as a support system for you. People celebrating you and are with you. On your side, right? This is you. Again, it's reflective over here as well with the good work, with the pentacles. This character in the card has created these pentacles, carved them in there, and is showing, like, this is what I was able to do, blah, 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 you know, like, and they're like, oh my God, that's amazing. That's how wonderful is that, right? So this is all like a really good foundation to have people in your corner who are here to support you. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic. This could be platonic with the lovers, but it also means there's a choice point too, because that was its original intent, is that there's a choice to be made, but there's a celebration happening here. So I feel like whatever this is for this coming week, like, this is the energy of the past, but it's the current that brings us into this week. So this is what we're riding on the wave, the crest of this wave as we enter here, right? Pushing the ships to shore, if you will. Wow. Thanks, universe. Like, the metaphors just flow sometimes. Sometimes they don't. Here's some more water, right? We got the King of Cups happening. He's generous. He's gracious. He's kind-hearted. And you know what? The thing is, he's the king. So his kindness is not weakness. No one takes his kindness for weakness. And as Taurus, I don't think that anyone takes our kindness as weakness. If they do, they just don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? They just don't know yet. Our kindness is not weakness. Our kindness is, wearing our heart on our sleeves and being generous because, we are kind-hearted. But boy, don't you even think about it. Because here comes justice, baby. All right, justice is the truth sayer. There's going to be some clarity here. We're going to get, I feel like it's, with these ships coming in, I feel that this is the universe telling us the truth. I feel like the universe is saying, hey, baby, we got you. Here it is. You're right. That's nice. Wouldn't that be nice? The universe saying, you know what, Taurus? You're right. Here. Have everything that you want. Why not? The Two of Swords comes up with this. And the Two of Swords for me is this opportunity of another choice, but that she's blindfolded. So, and there's all this water. To me, that says use your intuition more. Even though the swords are not mental. Sorry, I cracked myself up a little bit. The swords are an intellectual card, right? The swords are air. They're more Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and more logical. But I think that we need to have this combination of not just the logic, but the intuition of the water coming to help us make this decision, whatever this might be. Oh. So let's go over here to the Eight of Pentacles and see what the cards have to say for us. Another Eight of Wands. So there's quick movement around work. That's interesting. I wonder if things are going to be picking up. We'll see. Let's get another card. Okay, 10. Then the 10 of Wands, and then the Hangman. All right, let's take a look at all that. So with the 10 of Wands, the conundrum. With the 10 of Wands, although you have in the card, it's depicted the person is carrying everything that they own with them. The problem is you're carrying everything that you own with you. And some of this is not necessary, okay? So you can ask for help when needed. Don't do this all for yourself, because you could throw your back out, which unfortunately I did yesterday or 2 days before this reading. So I'm still recovering, but there's an opportunity when there's too much of a burden like this. Don't put your ego aside, please, and get help. It's okay. get a dolly, get a trolley, get a whatever you need to get these items to where they need to go. Okay, whatever this is, figuratively or literally. Because there is quick action taking place. And it's interesting, the Eight of Wands is fire, right? The wands are fire. They're action, they're moving, they're going. But then to combine this with the Hermit, which is a big fat lie, with the Hangman, sorry, friends. It feels like decisions being made and then just like stopping. Like, yeah, I'll go do this thing. Or like, I signed this contract, or I made this decision and I launched this program. And now I'm just like, reflecting. Did I do the right thing? Am I, did I just do the right thing? Is the energy that's coming up with me for the Hangman. Like, there's a lot of reflection, a lot of going inward. What am I doing? Energy. And what you're doing is your craft, your gift, your talent, your skill set. I would offer up to stay out of your own way and to surround yourself with good people that are going to support you and be, I almost said indifferent to your success, where you can just literally hear the truth. If they're like, if you rent, because here again, I'm personally always biting at the bit to have my own healing studio like I had before in the past. But I moved to a new city. I moved from Chicago to Milwaukee, and it's been slow going, getting my personal healing business up and running. Like, the clientele just isn't as, it's not as dense as a town as Chicago is. Whereas I could just put a drop in the bucket and, all of a sudden, there's 600 people on my waiting list. But here it's like pulling teeth. And part of me wants to open my own studio instead of work for somebody else, obviously, right? Taurus. However, I don't have the clientele to do that. And part of me is like, if you build it, they will come. But I can't put myself into that financial stress right now because it's so uncertain. And this is the first time I'm keeping myself from doing that. And when I see this, it's like there's action being taken. And then there's a pause. Did I just do the right thing? So this is in the future. So this hasn't happened yet. It could present itself. This could change based on what we do here in the present moment, always. This isn't fortune telling. I think this is a foretelling, if that makes sense. So for me, I would personally take this as, let's be cautious. We have our work, we have our burdens, we have our things. If we don't want to make quick, rash decisions that we're then sitting here reflecting and saying, oh, why did I do that thing? That's because, again, I'm also looking at these cards through my own lens. It's the best I can do. And then whatever intuition stories and things come up, I share with you all. Sorry, we're rambling on a little. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Judgment. Perfect. A rebirth, a new way of being. Which would be, for me, in my case, not putting the cart before the horse, right? That would be a rebirth. That would be changing a pattern that hasn't served me. So maybe that's your overarching message with this futuristic part here, is that changing a pattern so that you can be more successful. Now, if your patterns have brought you success, right? What's there to change? Nothing. My patterns have not brought me success because, again, I put the cart before the horse. I get excited. And my dreamer inside gets thrilled. I'm already decorating the place and I say yes to it and I put the money down. Then I don't have money for the bills that come in next month. You know what I mean? So that's a horrific place to be. So we're rebirth. We're changing something. I'm so curious right now what's the next card under here, and I'm a little scared. 10 of Cups. So congratulations. The rebirth, the change, there's happiness, there's joy. There's something good coming out of this. And again, maybe these ships coming in are some financial respite so I can open my business, right? Maybe this is the opportunity that you're looking for. that can help you propel your work or your life or your purpose forward. And then this hangman is just an opportunity to reflect in that, right? So you can cut this any way you want, right? This can be not so downtrodden as I was speaking about this, but again, I was looking through my own lens, right? But your ships are coming in. There are choices to be made. I would offer up still, don't put the cart before the horse, because this 10 of Wands is sitting here and we don't want to, literally or figuratively throw our back out and put ourselves in danger, right? Taurus, that's a lot. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for hanging out so long. I'll be back next week. Let me know in the comments what it is that you're going through, perhaps, or what your ships are as they come in, or what your work is and what you're evolving into. I don't know. I'm just talking to the ether, and would love to hear from you. So until then, until next week, take good care of yourself. See ya.